Hey you guys, this is JHendy7 here. I'm going to do a little tutorial today on just the very basics of the different types of loops in Garageband. And to more experienced Garageband users, this is just common knowledge, but a lot of people starting out with Garageband who haven't got a clue how to make a beat, what the different loops are about, so I haven't used GarageBand in ages, but I'll go back to it and fire it up. Recently I've been, actually not recently, for the last long time I've been using Logic. I fire up a song and sort of give you a little workaround on how these different loops work. Exciting times. Alright, so I just loaded up one of my old songs here. Blah 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 blah. It was a techno song, not my usual style, but it ended up alright. And you can see, just looking at this thing, I'm going to close this side thing. You can see, just looking at the main playback area, that I have two different kinds of loops. I got these green loops, blah blah blah. I got some green loops down there, green loops up here, lots of them, because green loops are the ones I created by myself. Get into that a little while later. And then we have the blue loops, which I like to call audio loops or sample loops. Now what these are is just pre-recorded. The guys from GarageBand had some guys sit down in a recording studio and just rock some sounds, just records straight audio right into the computer. So what this is just a drum pattern, and it was actually recorded as somebody playing, I don't know, a 6 or 7 second clip of them playing the drums. And what you can do with this is you can just loop it over and over again, and it'll automatically adjust its tempo to go with your song. And so that's how those work. And a little more confusing now is we have what we call MIDI loops. Now down here in Apple's loop section, they include both the sample loops and the MIDI loops. Now see, these green ones are MIDI loops. I'm gonna stop that, whoa, because that's really annoying. But anyway, so these MIDI loops are these green things, right? And if I drag one into my song, just throw it there, you can see that it has these little dots on it, and what that means is that they're editable, so I can move the note around. Alright, I had a little too much fun with that, but you can pretty much change up the whole way it sounds. I just move everything. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, so anyway, totally editable, totally customizable. Uses just one of Apple's built-in software instruments, and just maps that to the MIDI data and gives you a loop. Now what I do, which is sort of the third way you can do loops, is I actually record with my M-Audio MIDI keyboard. And what you do there, you have the synth bass. So you won't be able to see it now because I don't have a cam on the old external view, so you can only really see what's going on my computer monitor. But pretend I'm sitting in front of a piano, and so I can go, oh yeah, beautiful. I have a huge band-aid on my finger, so not working out too well. Anyway, that's me playing in front of a computer. If I want to record it, it's kind of going to be annoying with all these other tracks going on, but whatever. I don't know what key this song was in, don't really care. So all I have to do is hit this record button, have my keyboard down here plugged into my computer. So that was just a little dinking around there. And as you can see, when I recorded that, it created something similar to that loop that we that we had before there that we dragged from the Apple's loops. Editable just like the old ones. You know, you can drag the length, you know. Anyhow, I think that guy gives you a basic idea of how the different loops work. I'll show you how to crop loops, I guess. So it doesn't really matter if you're using MIDI loops or these sample loops. You can go down into what I call the sample editor here, what Apple probably calls the sample editor. I think that's just what it's called. But you go into it, you pick a spot you want to crop it. I want to crop it here. You go up to the edit thing. It's your holy grail of tools is in the edit. You got cut, copy, paste, and split. Not really too much going on. Pretty easy to remember. Split that up, and then somewhere in here we have I don't know what's going on. Oh, we have this, I guess. So we just move that around. I don't know why it's not selecting right now. I only got this stupid highlighting thing. Don't worry about it. You can just do it up here. See, I split it. Just moving that around. You can do the exact same thing with the MIDI loops. So if you record one that's a little too long, you just fire it up, go into here. Say you only wanted this much stuff. Just move it to there. Edit, split, done. I'm not going to save this because I worked hard on this song. I've just pretty much butchered the start of it. If you guys have any questions, just post your comments. I could probably fire out these videos. I did this in about 5 minutes, so I'll start to do some more advanced tutorials later on. If any of you have any questions, just post your comments. Thanks.